we have established that we are interested in calculating the area of regions on the plane. As an example, we calculated the area of the region between the parabola and the x-axis. This was done by splitting the region into various triangles and representing the area of this region as a series. Now we would like to find the area under the graph of an arbitrary function. But the technique used to calculate the area of a parabola cannot be used. Why? Because the division of the region into various triangles was somewhat ingenious, and it is not clear how we could do this for a general function. So we want to come up with something more general that will help us find the area under the graph of an arbitrary function. The basic idea is that it is very easy to find this for certain functions. More precisely, if you take the constant function, it is easy to find the area under the graph of this function. More precisely, it is just the area of the green rectangle. So what would you do to find the area under the graph of an arbitrary function? In particular, let us revisit our parabola. If we had assumed that the function takes a constant value in the entire neighborhood, entire domain, then we would get something like the green rectangle. Notice here I have taken the constant value that is equal to the maximum value of the function attains. I have done this only because my exposure to GeoGebra is quite limited, and hence I have my own limitations. But you could have taken any value the function takes and you would get a similar rectangle. And the area of that rectangle is a crude approximation of the area under the parabola. But if we further divide the domain of this function, for example, let us divide the domain of this function into 4 pieces. 0 to half, half to 1, 1 to 1.5, and 1.5 to 2. Further assume that the function takes constant value on each of these intervals. Then the area under the parabola in each of these 4 intervals can be approximated by the 4 rectangles. And the sum of the area of the 4 rectangles gives an approximation of the area under the parabola. Notice that this is already a better approximation than what we had before. We can further increase the accuracy of the approximation by taking finer partitions of the interval 0, 2. If we divide the interval to 6 pieces, we get something like this. And this is an even better approximation. With 8, it is even better. With 10, it's even better, and so on and so on. As I keep increasing the number of partitions, I'm getting better and better and better and better and better and better and better approximations. Already at around 60, you get really close approximation. That means the area of the sum of the areas of the rectangles is somewhat indistinguishable from the area under the parabola. And you can keep going at it. So we see that the area under the graph of a function can be obtained as a limit of a sum of areas of a rectangle. Further, this technique can be used for any function. Actually, not every function, but a lot of them. And this is the basic intuition behind the notion of an integral.